All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your first look. Welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network. This is your first look at the projected first call-out men's open bodybuilding prejudging at the 2024 Arnold Classic. Now, as you can see here, some very surprising results here. Marcelo D'Angelis outside of the top 7. Antoine Vaillant coming into the top 7, as well as James Hollingshead remaining in that debatably the top 5, with my prediction that is accurate. Now, John De La Rosa moving up into that 4th place position, battling it out with Rafael Brandao. This is a huge move up for him. We've seen him battle against someone like Hunter Labrada, but for him to come into this lineup, I think is very, very impressive. But you can tell, I mean, looking at him next to Samson Dauda, you got Hadi and Rafael Brandao in that projected top 4. He looks very conditioned, very hard, a lot of detail in those hamstrings. I think that's a great job by the judging panel and by Steve Weinberger, the head judge, to see that completeness in John De La Rosa and moving him up to 4th. Now the huge conversation is Hadi and Samson Dauda. Now in the group chat with all the other YouTube commentators, it looks like Hadi is the favorite here. The midsection is just so sharp that the legs are really, really tight. There's absolutely no gap for imperfections. There's no weaknesses being shown. Hadi looks very confident, very dominant. But that is not to downplay what Samson has done here. Samson is the reigning, defending 2023 Arnold Classic champion. So he's been really wanting to show exactly what he's all about here. I think he's doing a great job. He looks very sharp. He looks clean. And I think he's doing a great representation defending his title. So that is your first look. Let's go ahead and keep it going. Let's go ahead and look at the second call out. Now this is where Horse is going to fall into. This is where Justin Rodriguez is going to go. It looks like they're bringing Antoine Vaillant back out, which is a little brutal. Okay, no, they're not bringing him back out. Thank goodness. I was going to say he just got done posing. Now you're going to see Justin and Akeem falling back here, and this is just, you know, they didn't time their peaks perfectly, and it is what it is. Now Marcelo D'Angelis, this is a big disappointment for him. He was definitely a top 4 conversation guy. It looks like the nerves probably got to him, or maybe something just didn't peak perfectly, but he definitely has a lot of water retention. You can tell that he's in shape. It's just really not showing. And I would even say just from that one pose, it looks like he's rushing through the shots. So definitely not, something's not going right for him right now. He looks a little nervous. He looks a little off. He's really rushing through the transitions and rushing through the shots. It looks like he's struggling to breathe right now. Very, very interesting to see from him. Now, Akeem Williams, this is a guy I was really hoping to surprise me, because we've seen him do very, very well at the Olympia. He's been a first call-out guy, top 6, and we just really haven't seen that from him since then. He seems to just not hit the mark when it comes to conditioning, and it's really disappointing. I really want to see him succeed and bring the best that he possibly can. Moving into Justin Rodriguez, this is a guy that has put in a lot of work. He's done a lot of shows recently, and unfortunately just isn't getting, it seems he's not improving. So I'm not sure what he needs to do. He's still relatively young in the sport of bodybuilding. So it's not a conversation of if he needs to retire or anything. It's just, he's just not hitting the mark like he used to. And I guess I hate to say it, but it is what it is. And then there's Mohammed Shaban, just not what we were expecting. Him, Akeem, they were all doing this mystery thing where they're not really showing a lot, and you just have to hope that they're going to bring the best they ever have. And I will say that history will tell us that this is not the best we've ever had for these guys. So not sure what to expect from finals, except probably more of the same. So that is my breakdown of the 10 men's open bodybuilding competitors for the prejudging for the Arnold Classic 2024. Prejudging men's open bodybuilding. The big conversation here is Marcelo D'Angelis seems to really be struggling here, shaking. The skin is definitely off. His balance is off. He's looking at the camera, trying to see what he looks like. He's rushing through the poses. It's very it's very strange. There's definitely something going on. So I'm really hoping he's okay, and hopefully he can get a fan or get some water, and people can look at him. So best of luck to everybody. I'll see you guys for the confirmation round at the end of prejudging. Hopefully top 2 or top 4.